Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, dear friends. Welcome to the Prayer for Peace moment on Kardec Radio. I'm your host, Peon. Really happy to be here one more Monday with you. Dear friend, as always, I invite you to start this prayerful moment, taking your time to concentrate and attune ourselves with the high spirits. Shall we? I'll put the soothing music for us. I invite you to close your eyes if you can. Take a deep breath. And in one voice, let's raise our thoughts to our Creator, our dear Mother and Father God. Dear God, thank you so much for allowing us to be here on one Monday, alive, contributing to our communities, evolving, learning, trying to be better humans and better spirits. Please allow us to overcome the hurdles through the lessons that you have shared, and that our Master Jesus has brought us. Thank you also for all spirits involved in the works of Allan Kardec, incarnated and discarnated ones. Please, continue to bless our world, so we can beat all evil, and we can finally bring your kingdom to earth. And with much gratitude in our hearts, we would like to kindly ask for your permission to start this prayerful moment of today. And so be it. Okay, dear friends, let's then take a look in this beautiful excerpt that I found on the Spiritist Magazine, issue 16, and it's originally from the Review Spirit, the original Spirit magazine from Allan Kardec, and it was retrieved in 1958. Well, we know that the Review Spirit was within the time of Allan Kardec, but this one specific was found in the Review Spirit in 1958, as per our Spirit magazine. So sorry about my confusion. Okay, but let's go to the text, what it really says. It's a text about greed, and as per the title, money, beneficence, and greed. And I think it connects a lot with praying for peace, because greed is one of the many, but a significant one cause of many conflicts. Therefore, let's take a look on this text. It's only 4 points. And the first one by Kardec says, two wealthy men. One was born in opulence and never met difficulty. The other owes its fortune to his own work. Both use exclusively for personal satisfaction. Which one of the two is more culpable? And the answer from St. Louis is the one that experienced suffering, because he knows what it's like to be poor. So you see here, one never met difficulty, right? And so it's less culpable, if I could say that. And the other one, he is have passed through all the problems, all the hurdles, and yet didn't practice charity. Therefore, this one is the more culpable, according to St. Louis. Will the one that accumulate riches incessantly without doing the good for others find a valid excuse in his conscience that he does so to leave more for his children? So it's a very common thing, right? And the St. Louis says, no, this will lead one to guilty conscience. So it is not aligned with what we have inside, with the God's law. So we do know deep inside that we should practice charity. Therefore, we cannot avoid helping just to let more money for our children. So it's not a valid excuse. The other 2 points. Third, of two misers. The first deprives himself of the necessary and dies in need on top of his treasure. It's a very sad image, right? But the second one is only greeted with others, being lavish with himself. While he refuses this mild sacrifice to give or doing something useful to others, he does not save any effort in the satisfaction of his personal pleasures. When asked a favor, he only has ill will. But when he wants to indulge in a fantasy, he never misses an opportunity to accomplish. Who is considered guiltier? Which one will have the worst place in the world of spirits? And St. Louis says, the one that indulges, because the other one has already found his own punishment. Very, very makes sense, right? And lastly, does a person whom in life did not employ her fortune wisely find relief in doing good after death by the giving destination of her fortune? And St. Louis says, no, goodness is worth what it costs. Amazing answer, right? Because it would make sense, this question, right? That Kardec put out there for us. Does a person in life do not employ her fortune wisely find relief, right? As they see the money going to charity. But no. Goodness is worth what it costs. So if it costs you nothing, so it's no good. It's not worthy. Dear friends, these 4 questions, they go deeper into greed, right? Because we all know that greed is bad. And this is just comparing greed to greed and some excuses. And as we see, there's no excuse. There's no way around from our inner conscience. Therefore, if we are greedy, we will suffer the consequences. And I say we, right? Because I put myself on it. It's not easy to follow this path of donating the most you can, right? We often donate, we often do charity, but are we doing the most we can? This is a big question, right? And Jesus, through many passages, was talking about that in the Gospel according to Spiritism. We see many of these passages and reiterating that charity is the only way. And so we know that being rich, having resources, is something that is a challenge, because you have to learn that this is not yours or ours, right? It's something we must distribute. However, the fear of lack and the greediness is something that it's hard to beat. Therefore, it is an exercise for all of us to see how much more charity can I do? Am I paying attention on my thoughts every day? Are my thoughts related to material things for my own, resources for my own, or for others? That's a question for all of us. And as beautifully explained in this Sunday by our dear Carol at SSVA lecture, we have to try more and more to do charity, because it is in our little things that we do every day that connects us with other spirits. So it's easy for us in times like these of Thanksgiving, Christmas, to sometimes have our eyes only to our families and ourselves, be browsing the internet and apps about material things for us. And it is an effort to stop doing this and changing the switch so we can connect with higher spirits, which are interested in not what we do for ourselves, but what we do to others. And despite knowing this, it is hard to put in practice. So I invite you all to this week, try to put this in practice. So let's pay attention to what we look for in our computers, in our smartphones, in our TVs, what we are looking for with our minds. And so perhaps during this evaluation of our thoughts, we could start stopping our sickness, our desire, and our habit to look for material and resources for us and change this for others. My friends, thank you so much for being with me today, taking a look at that, and considering that this is a lesson for us. It is also a way to stop a root cause of many conflicts. So in a way, by practicing it, we could be praying for peace. I invite you now to do a final prayer with me. I'll put some music for us so we can focus our attention in our visualization. Take a deep breath and let's visualize our dear Lord Jesus Christ. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for opening your eyes, because we do know through you and for your example that money and material things are not our objective or our way. And that eternal life is, as you have done to Zacchaeus, that you allowed people who are opening their hands, donating their resources, their materials for others to follow you. And you commanded charity. Please allow us to also follow your steps. Allow us to change our behaviors and be more charitable. Dear Lord, also allow all the brothers and sisters who are feeling this sentiment of greed, feeling inner conflict, or even starting conflicts because of money, because of envy. Allow them to feel the love of God, so that this love can change their perception. Allow our brothers and sisters, as ourselves, to get rid of greed, to do to others what they want for themselves, to think on others first. Dear Lord, allow us to love. So in this way, we can love each other and love God. And with much gratitude in our hearts, we kindly ask you for your protection and your permission to close this prayerful moment of today. And so, okay, dear friends, thank you so much. Sorry if my words were not coherent sometimes, but thank you so much for understanding the bigger picture. I hope I could make myself clear when I wanted to say that we all need to try to avoid the greediness that we have been used to in so many lives. I wish you a beautiful week ahead, and God willing, I'll be here at 5:30 with you next week. And stay tuned because 6 p.m. I have online spiritual care. A big hug and see you next time. Bye bye.